Hello again. I also wanted to make a short small video about my worm bin. It's a compost worm bin, so they eat manure, shit, and mixed with all sorts of stuff. So they also eat carbon, so that means dry leaves or straw or dry grass mixed with heavier stuff like manure or maybe rotten fruit, things like that. So this is my box. It has 3 compartments, and the way it works is like this. So now it's full of leaves, so don't look at the leaves. And there are also no worms in it, by the way, right now, because I haven't been here. But of course I want to have worms again. So how it works is this: we start on this side, then we put all the nice stuff in there for the worms to eat. We also put the worms in there, of course. We cover the top with a layer of leaves or straw, something to keep them warm and nice inside. Also keep it a little bit moist. Then the worms, they eat everything, which takes probably like, I don't know, it could take like 6 months or 4 months. And when it's finished, I start to make new food for them over here in this box. And the funny thing is, look, I made all these holes in the board. And when this food is finished and there's not enough food anymore, they will migrate, all of them at the same time, to this side through the holes. So that's pretty cool. And then what we can do is take the front off here. As you can see, you can lift it out. It's a little bit hard with one hand right now, but yeah, I can lift it out and just use a shovel and shovel it into a wheelbarrow. Still, I can also use it as a storage, so then I don't need to go back right away. I can move on to this side and like that, back and forth. So this is my worm bin. But something really amazing happened, because I haven't been here for 5 years, and these worms also migrate really far distances, so they can really walk like 500 meters in a night, all of them together. It's like a huge worm migration. These worms are a little bit different than earthworms. They are smaller, and they are more red in color, and they're a bit more lively. A lot of people also use them for fishing, for example. But yeah, what happened was, I haven't been here for 5 years, so I expected them to all be gone. And the last thing I did before I left was give them a huge pile of manure, so they had a lot to eat for a very long time. I looked inside of there, but there was just nothing, no worms left there. But the amazing thing was that in my garden over here, where every year there just has been fruit dropping to the ground because nobody came to collect it, which is a shame, but you know how people are, they rather buy stuff from the supermarket. So what I discovered was that the worms survived 5 years without me by living under an apple tree. Probably more places, but that's the only place I found so far. They have survived by living under an apple tree, eating the rotten fruit and the leaves there. So I'll show you the pile where I found them. It's amazing that these little animals survived. So now I can use these guys again to start up my population again. So look, I piled them up a little bit here with all the rotten fruit that I could find, and I'll try to find one here for you real quick. Look, these are the guys. This is a baby one, but it's exactly, as you can see, it's really red of color and quite small, and it also moves a bit more. About this one, not really, but you know. But in this pile there are loads of them. Here's another one. So my friends have survived, and 5 years time, so it's crazy that they could do that. So I made a nice little pile for them with as much fruit and things to eat as possible, and they can stay here for a bit, and until I got some manure and some other stuff, and then get the population going again, because these guys make one of the best compost in the world for sure. And all these plants here I have grown also with that stuff. Every year I've given the plants that stuff, so yeah, I just wanted to show you that it's amazing how nature works. These worms just found food by themselves, and yeah, they survived, so I'm really happy. All right, thank you guys, bye bye.